Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk. Back another video today, and the Houston Rockets lose to the Los Angeles Lakers 134-109 as the Rockets coming into the end of these last three games. The last home game is on Tuesday against the Nuggets, and the last two road games against the Hornets and the Wizards. This painful season is almost over, and I'm not gonna lie, I wanted the Rockets to lose this one. I mean, the Lakers are at a point where I want them to jump the Clippers in the standings, because if you guys remember the Rockets, this is about the Rockets. That's why I wanted them to lose. It was for the better good of them, because the Rockets, remember, they have the Clippers first round pick. The Lakers with this win are now like a half a game back from the Clippers at that 6th seed. They play each other, and I want the Clippers to fall out to the 7 seed, and hopefully we can have the Clippers lose in the play-in, and then the Rockets would have a lottery pick. If the Clippers don't make the playoffs at all, the Rockets would have a lottery pick. So the reason I wanted the Rockets to lose this game was for the Rockets with the Clippers first-round pick. Also rooting for the Lakers in the playoffs, and I want to see them get in the 6th seed, and but also for the Rockets as well with that Clippers. I want the Clippers to fall to that 7 or 8 spot, and then hopefully, which I think would be really hard to happen unless Paul George is not back yet, hopefully the Rockets could possibly get a lottery pick if the Clippers would fall out of the playoffs, land into the play-in spot, and then lose twice in the play-in. But that would be really good for the Rockets if that happened. But moving on, let's get into this game as the Rockets, they were a little close in the first half. They were down 10 in the first half, and it was 70-60 in the first half. It was a high-scoring first half. May I remind you, this was more of a road game than it was a home game for the Rockets. A lot of Lakers fans in Toyota Center tonight, and there are always a lot of Lakers fans when the Lakers come into town in Houston. But I think it was crazier than it's ever been, because you got so many people in town this weekend and tomorrow for the Final Four and National Championship, to the point where there are a lot of new addition Laker fans into that. You got probably a lot of people that came here for the Final Four going to the game, because LeBron James is in town in Houston. Sunday, no games in the Final Four, the National Championship. Why? We're not going to just sit around in the hotel. Let's go watch LeBron James. And I'm not saying everybody did that, but a lot of people probably did that. Went to the game tonight. A lot of Lakers fans were there. And, right from the first bucket, I mean, I don't know if LeBron hit a 3 in the first bucket, but someone hit a 3 at the first score, and you could tell that. I mean, there was a lot of Lakers fans, but just hearing off of the first bucket. So there were more Lakers probably fans than there were Rockets at this game tonight. But I mean, it was a good first half. They played pretty decent in the third quarter. Lakers ran away with it at the end of the third going, and then through the fourth quarter, and the Rockets just really didn't have anything after that. Rockets kind of just went to bed. 134-109 is the final score, if I didn't already say that. Anthony Davis was outstanding for the Lakers in this one. 40 points, 9 rebounds. When he plays like this, there's no beating him. 1 assist, 2 blocks, 10 for 12 at the free throw line, 15 for 20. Then Hachimura off the bench, excellent performance, 20 points and 12 rebounds. His last performance against the Rockets, when the Rockets beat the Lakers a couple weeks ago, in that game against the Lakers, he started the first half. LeBron and AD were injured. He started the game. He played so bad that he was benched in the second half, and this was kind of a revenge. He had a great game tonight, 20 and 12, 3 blocks. It was amazing for the Lakers tonight. And then LeBron James with a triple-double, 18 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds. He was phenomenal as well. And Austin Reeves with 18, 13 for Malik Beasley. This Lakers squad had a great game as a team. And then for the Rockets, 24 for Jalen Green, 20 for Kevin Porter Jr., 18 and 15 rebounds for Sengun. Jabari Smith Jr. with 14 and 6 and 1 block. And KJ Martin with 11 points and 5 rebounds, so all the starters in double figures. Then off the bench, your 2 scorers off the bench, Tari Eason with 9 points and Josh with 9 as well. Tari Eason, another horrible shooting night, 4 for 14, 8 rebounds though, And then Josh Christopher had 2 assists, and that was it for Josh. Then off the bench scoring, Usman played 3 minutes. He had 0. Deshaun Nix had 11 minutes in the rotation. He had 0. Then in the end of the game, Boban Mojanovic and Frank Kaminsky checked in the game. They both had 2 points. They both had 1 rebound, and Kaminsky had 1 assist, and kind of garbage time right there. But, yeah, so not the best night for the Rockets. Decent three-point shooting night. Shot 13 for 34, which was 38%. Free throw wise, didn't shoot a lot of free throws tonight as they normally do. 8 for 10, 80%, and then shot 43% in general. Lakers shot 30% from 3, 75% at the free throw line, and 55% in general shooting. So yeah, tough loss for the Rockets, but it's been a tough season, and it's gonna get way better over these next 3 games as we get to see this season wave goodbye. Just sail out of here, because after these 3 games, I never want to see this season again, unless Jabari Smith Jr. or Tari Eason becomes a superstar in the NBA and is like a Kevin Durant of the league, and we recap their rookie year. That's the only reason why I want to see this season again. This has been an awful year as a team, just altogether, and I can't wait for the future of this roster, because you got so much potential in this roster and this team for this next season. You have more draft capital, like I was talking about with that Clippers draft pick that I want to hit the lottery. You have that pick from the Clippers, which could turn into 13 or 12, God forbid. If we're just saying if the Clippers fall to 7 or 8 and then lose both playing games, which is very, very, very. They have to have a lot of things go your way for that to happen. But you have 2 first-round picks. You have, I'm not going to say it until Steven Silas is fired, but you have a potential new, really decent head coach. There are some really good names that there's some really good names that Tillman Fertitta is potentially looking at. And then you have a lot of cap space. You have the most cap space in the NBA. Yet you have superstar James Harden potentially wanting to return to the Rockets. That's just a rumor, though. So this offseason is going to be really positive for the Rockets. I don't know if it's positive enough for them to go over 35 wins or even hit the play-in, but I think this next year is going to be a really big leap for the Rockets, and we have to get there by finishing these 3 games and moving on to the future with figuring out our head coach situation and figuring out what pick we're going to be what pick we're going to be using in the 2023 NBA draft. These are my thoughts on today's games for the Rockets, and peace out. Go Rockets.